Welcome to my German quick lesson, or German Quickie. This is not a part of the German grammar series that I'm doing, but it fits perfectly into it. This one fits pretty much anywhere. It doesn't really matter when you watch it, as long as you watch it after the first actual German grammar lesson, because in that one I'm explaining a concept that will be needed here. So if you're following my German grammar series, you should follow the quick lessons as well, because they give you useful phrases or other things that are interesting to know, or sometimes small stuff like numbers or colors. Today, I'm teaching you how to greet someone, ask them how they are, and how to say goodbye in formal and informal situations. There's exercises and homework as well. First off, let's say hello in an informal way, so to our friends and family. There's several ways to say it. I'll give you 4. Repeat after me. Hallo. Hallo. Hallöchen. Hallöchen. Hallöchen sounds happier than hallo. So hallo is pretty neutral, it can be happy or not. But you can't say Hallöchen and be unhappy. So if you say Hallöchen, people will already know that you're in a good mood. Same with the next one. Hallihallo. Hallihallo. This also sounds happy. You say it like Hallihallo. You can't say Hallihallo. You can't say it in a serious tone. Moin. Moin. So this is originally more from the north, like Hamburg, for example, but people anywhere else can use it as well. You just won't hear it as much. It's actually short for Morgen, which means morning. It also means tomorrow, so don't be confused by that. But you don't have to say it in the morning at all. You can say it whenever. Now we want to say good morning. This can be formal or informal. It's how German students greet their teachers in the morning and how you would greet the people working in a store, for example. But it's really just for the morning, maybe until about 10 or 11 a.m. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Okay, good day does not exist in English, I know, but it's the literal translation. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. I could have put good afternoon because that might fit best, but we don't only say Guten Tag in the afternoon, which is why I decided to put a literal translation, because a perfect one just doesn't exist. It's just a formal hello. So you can say Guten Tag from maybe 10 or 11 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. And there is no equivalent phrase for good afternoon in German. So in the afternoon you just say Guten Tag. Good evening. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. So Guten Abend is said after 5 or 6 p.m. Now let's say goodbye to our friends and family. I'll tell you 6 different ways to say it. Tschüss. Tschüss. Tschüss is the most common one. We also sometimes say the Italian ciao. Ciao. And the spelling for this one can be the original Italian or a Germanized version. Bis dann. Bis dann. That means see ya. Bis bald. Bis bald. That means see you soon. It's basically the same. Bis dann, bis bald, see ya, see you soon, see you later. It's the same thing, pretty much. Bis später. Bis später. Bis später means see you later in the specific situation where you're going to see someone again the same day. So you see someone in the morning and you agree to meet up again later that day. Then you would say bis später. Mach's gut. Mach's gut. Mach's gut literally means do it well, but it's the equivalent of take care. Okay, now let's do it the formal way. So this is the way to say goodbye to someone who's not your friend or family, but rather someone you might address by their last name. That's how you can gauge it best. The standard form for saying goodbye in German is Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. It literally means until we see each other again. So kind of like see you later, but you can say it even if you know you'll never see them again, okay? As you obviously can't see people on phones, however, if you're talking on someone on the phone, you use the phrase Auf Wiederhören. Auf Wiederhören. So that means until we hear from each other again. Yeah, we do make that distinction. And you might want to add, have a nice day. Schönen Tag noch. Schönen Tag noch. At night, you want to say good night. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. It's used exactly the same way it is in English. Now let's ask people how they are. Wie geht's dir? Wie geht's dir? Wie geht's dir is the best way to do it. This is when you address someone by their first name, so it's not the formal version. The formal version is Wie geht's Ihnen? Wie geht's Ihnen? But if you happen to forget what that last word is, you can just say Wie geht's? Wie geht's? And you can say that in formal or informal situations. But if you want to be extremely formal, like talking to Angela Merkel type of formal, you do want to say Wie geht's Ihnen? And then we have Was geht? Was geht? So that means what's up? Of course, this is very informal. If you've seen my first German grammar lesson, you might realize that geht is a conjugated form of the verb gehen, to go. So basically, those questions literally mean, how goes it for you? So how's it going, basically? Let's answer them. Gut, danke. Und dir? Gut, danke. Und dir? That would be the informal one. And the und Ihnen, that would be formal. So let's do that one too. Gut, danke. Und Ihnen? Gut, danke. Und Ihnen? So danke means thanks and gut means good. Instead of saying gut, you can also say sehr gut, very good. So it would be sehr gut, danke und dir, sehr gut, danke und Ihnen, or super, or ganz okay. That's kind of like, I'm alright, it's not perfect, but it's fine. Nicht so gut. Not so great, I'm not doing too well. Ich kann nicht klagen. So that means I can't complain, and we tend to say that sometimes too. A little bit more for older people, I feel like kids wouldn't say that. Now we'll practice a little. Imagine this. It's 3 p.m. and you're walking into a bank. How do you greet the teller working there? Guten Tag. Good job. Now, you were talking to your friend Lisa. She has to go, but you know that you'll meet her at the bar later that night. How do you say goodbye to her? Bis später. You can also say bis dann. You can't say bis bald, because bis bald would mean that it's not the same day. It's a different day. But bis dann always works, and bis später is for the specific situations where you're going to see someone again the same day. You're having a job interview on the phone. How do you say goodbye to the interviewer? Auf Wiederhören. Okay. You're going to sleep. What do you say to your family hanging out in the living room? Gute Nacht. Okay. Time for homework. I want you to imagine you're having a very simple conversation. You meet someone, could be formal or informal, whatever you want. You ask each other how you are, and you say goodbye afterwards. That's it. Leave your homework in the comments if you want, because then I'll correct it. If you found this video helpful at all, please like it and consider watching my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe to learn German thoroughly and fast. Bye! Tschüss!